The proving arena loomed before humanity's latest tribute, a 12-year-old girl with bright eyes and an impossible smile. The crowd of assembled aliens fell silent as she stepped forward, her small frame dwarfed by the massive complex that had claimed countless young lives across the galaxy. "Look at that one," hissed a serpentine delegate from the Voth Collective. "She smiles. The human child actually smiles." The Galactic Council had designed the arena specifically to break the spirit of non-compliant species. Each race was required to send their youth through the trials as proof of submission. Most children entered screaming or catatonic. This girl hummed a melody while examining the entrance. Ambassador Krell, a hulking creature with 4 arms and obsidian scales, addressed the gathering. "The human representative will now face the trials. As per the submission accords, failure means immediate termination. Success." He paused, his forked tongue tasting the air. "No child has succeeded in 300 cycles." The girl turned to face the crowd, her smile unwavering. "My name is Maya," she announced, her voice carrying clearly across the observation deck. "And I'm going to make history today." Laughter rippled through the alien assembly. Even the stoic, rock beings of Granite Prime showed what might have been amusement, their crystalline faces catching the light differently. The first trial began. Maya stood in a chamber where gravity shifted randomly, pulling her in different directions every few seconds. Children before her had been reduced to vomiting, terrified messes within minutes. Maya moved like she was dancing, spinning and leaping, with each gravity change. When she emerged, she was still smiling. "Impossible," muttered the Aryan wingmaster. "Our own fledglings require years of training for gravity adaptation." The second trial tested pain tolerance. Most children lasted moments before begging for mercy. Maya lasted the full 30 minutes, occasionally wincing but maintaining that unnerving smile. During the final minute, she began to laugh. The third trial challenged mental endurance, phantasms of greatest fears made manifest. Maya's test showed her family dying in horrible ways, her planet burning, her entire species being erased. She watched it all, tears streaming down her face, but the smile never left her lips. "Why do you smile, small human?" demanded the overseer, a massive tentacled being whose voice seemed to come from everywhere at once. "Your fears are real. Your pain is justified. Your ancestors would weep." Maya wiped her eyes with the back of her hand. "I smile because you don't understand humans at all. You made this arena to break us, but you don't realize something important." The crowd leaned forward, even the proudest war chiefs and ancient scholars curious. "What is it you think we fail to comprehend?" asked the overseer. "You think sending children here will make us weak, make us submit. But humans? We play with our children. We tickle them until they can't breathe from laughing. We chase them around pretending to be monsters. We throw them in the air and catch them. To us, this..." She gestured around the arena. "This is just another game." The fourth trial activated, a maze with shifting walls and deadly traps. Maya navigated it like a playground, treating pitfalls like hopscotch and moving walls like jump rope challenges. Her laughter echoed through the corridors. "But this is meant to cause suffering," protested a 3-eyed philosopher. "How can you find joy in trials designed for torment?" Maya paused at a crossroads in the maze. "You guys don't have older siblings, do you? No cousins, no playground bullies, no PE teachers who think dodgeball builds character? This arena is tough, sure, but it's nothing compared to my brother Jake when he's bored on a summer day." She completed the maze in record time. The crowd was no longer laughing. Even Ambassador Krell seemed puzzled, his 4 arms crossed in what might have been concern. The final trial held the arena's most challenging test, complete sensory deprivation and isolation, designed to drive children mad within hours. Maya sat cross-legged in the darkness, closed her eyes, and began singing softly. Hours passed. The observers watched through screens as she played elaborate games with her own shadow, had conversations with imaginary friends, and somehow turned isolation into a tea party for invisible guests. "She's insane," declared the stone-faced judge from the Iron Courts. "No, said a small elderly alien whose species specialized in psychological warfare. She's doing what human children do naturally. She's making everything a game. We created an arena to break spirits, but human children, they turn everything into play. When Maya emerged after 6 hours, the longest any child had lasted, she looked refreshed. That was fun. It was like the best sleepover ever. Do I get a prize? The Galactic Council convened an emergency session. The human child had passed. Every trial, not through strength or special training, but through an apparently innate human trait: the ability to find joy in any circumstance. Ambassador Krell approached Maya. You have completed the trials. The council must now decide. Oh, can my brother come next year? Maya interrupted. He'd love this place. Though you might want to upgrade the obstacle course. The one at our school is way harder. The council deliberated for hours while Maya sat on the arena floor, braiding grass and humming. Finally, they reached a decision. The trials are concluded, announced the overseer, and with them the proving arena. It seems the arena was not prepared for humans. The child's performance has demonstrated that our understanding of your species was incomplete. Maya bounced to her feet. Does this mean I win? Because my mom promised pizza if I did well today. As news spread across the galaxy, other species began sending their most difficult challenges to humans. Trade negotiations became competitive games. Military exercises turned into elaborate sports. Diplomatic summits resembled game shows. The raw, human girl had shown the universe something profound. The greatest strength could come from the simplest source. The ability to smile, to play, to turn any challenge into an adventure. Years later, Maya became an ambassador herself. When new species joined the Galactic Council and asked about humanity's reputation, older races would share the story of the child who faced torture with a smile and turned hell itself into a playground. The proving arena stood empty, a monument, to the day the galaxy learned that humans didn't just refuse to be broken, they transformed breaking itself into joy.